Hey, good morning, everybody. It's been a while since I've done anything. I don't know what it is. I just get into kind of a funk and I'm just not wanting to put out anything. Tyson, we had to put him down a couple months ago and that's been real hard. And I keep expecting him to do the cameo real estate pit bull appearance and everything. And, unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. Still got Blue Girl and she's come a long way and still coming out of her shell. She's a rescue dog. I think she's got a lot of PTSD, and I need to work with her more, that's for sure. Had an eviction. I went to New York City for Campfire Real Estate. It's 4 dudes on Instagram. Follow them. I go to New York City. I got to meet 3 of them that I've never met before and hung out and went around New York City for about 5 days and everything. Had a good time. Enjoyed being in the city. Stayed at an Airbnb. It was a duplex in Brooklyn. If I go back to New York City, I'm going to stay for 30 days. I'm not going back for 5 days or 2 weeks. There's just too much to see in the city. And I think that you're almost going to have to ride the subway for 2 days straight to learn how and everything like that, because it's real easy to get turned around when you're underground and you stop somewhere, you go up, and then you're trying to figure out exactly where you're at, okay? And one thing I couldn't find was a map of the subway on the city with all the streets so I could figure out exactly where I was at. Now, there was maps of the subway, okay, and there's maps of the city, but I didn't find a map with both of those on there. So, and that could be my fault as well. Maybe I just didn't try hard enough, didn't look in the right place, whatever the case may be, all right? So I get back on Sunday. Monday, I'm meeting this share an eviction. You'll see some of that. And we just, 2 days ago, got a deposit, and we're going to be moving forward. Have a lady going to pay the rest of it on this Saturday. She'll get keys, sign a lease, move in. So that's good. Now, unfortunately, I have 2 evictions that I have to go do with people. And so we will be, unfortunately, going to the courthouse today to make that happen. So there you have it. This is all part of it. It's at a point now where, unfortunately, the months that I have that everybody pays on time are getting fewer, and it's bittersweet in the sense that the portfolio has gone up, it's grown in size, okay? The thing is, the natural law of averages is that, the more properties you get, the more chance it is of, somebody not paying. So there you have it. That comes with success. It is what it is. I'll take it every day of the week. But I'd really like to have it to where everything we've got that is able to be rented is rented, and everybody pays at least 1 month on time and evictions. That would be awesome. So here you have it. And this is just a little bit of footage from New York City and also from the eviction. And if you want any of my time, okay, send me an email. It's rentalrobertpcola. It's in the description. Send me an email, include your phone number. I will give you a call. You get 15 minutes of my time for free. If you're interested in me mentoring you on a professional basis, yes, that means you're going to be paying for it. We'll be talking on the phone, texting, and emails back during the week and everything like that. It is a 12-week commitment. It's $3,600. Here's the ironic thing is that I had a person that contacted me, wanted a phone call. We talked, and then he wanted more of my time. And I said, okay, well, I'll send you an invoice. And I said, I'll give you 45 minutes for $100. Like, well, I don't think you're worth $100. And I was asking myself, and I asked him, I said, I don't have a problem with you feeling like that. The problem that I have is that you're not smart enough to figure out that you're wasting time with somebody that you don't value. And that's something that you really need to ask yourself. Why am I talking with somebody? Why do I want advice? Why do I want insight with someone that I don't value? Okay? And the thing about it is that I'll give virtually anybody 10 to 15 minutes of my time. But for a person to be able to get enough of my time to be able to sit down and have a meal and it's not in a professional capacity as far as it's a real estate transaction, it's a deal that somebody I mentor, that's saying something, because I have found that there's so much in this world that takes our focus away from what's really important. And that's the point that you have to ask yourself, what is it that I'm trying to do? Last night I went to dinner with a gentleman. He's another investor here in Pensacola that has a number of rental properties, and he was telling me about somebody that he knows extremely successful. And he said, man, that guy has every 15 minutes of his day blocked out from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Everything is accounted for. And he told me, he said, 90% of his time is for building relationships with people that he thinks will catapult him to the next level. And I was in awe. I thought that was extremely cool and very smart for a person to do. So there you have it. Hope you have a fantastic day. Leave in the comments what you think we should do. Trash treasure. Oh yeah, okay. And I own 3 houses on this street. There's 2 houses. I own 2 on this side, 1 on that side. There's 2 in the middle. Well, guess what? I own 1 of those now that's in the middle. So now I just have to acquire the last one, and then I will own 5 in a row. It'll be like Monopoly, time to get a motel. So that one, we're gonna get the electricity on, and I'm gonna have to see if it needs a new roof, because if it does, then we'll get it stabilized so that no more damage happens to it. And I will end up, we're gonna push that one to the back burner, and because I got a couple other properties that need to be done, and we'll get those and then get back to this one. So have yourself a very wonderful day. This right here is the latest acquisition. We're gonna have to get that cleaned up. We'll just get the property stabilized. I got other properties that I wanna get stuff done on worse than this one. However, I own that house. I own 2 others down that way. I need to work on getting that one in the middle. Coming along. All right, here we go with, I actually own those 2 houses, and I own that house right there. That I don't own yet, but we just purchased this property. Got that big garage. Don't know if that's going to be a tear down or not. Definitely need to do some work over here. Got a lot of crap. That's a duplex right there. That's a second house right there if I ever saw one. boatload of crap. People living with dog crap on the ground inside. Carla's the one that pushes me to make sure they get rented out quick. She's like, can't have it sitting, right, Carla?
That's exactly right.
Exactly right.
You sit too long, you start tearing them down to studs, and I'm like, hold up.
And then we start rewiring and replumbing and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
I am not a public speaker. That's not what I do. I'm a live streamer. It's one thing to talk shit to a phone. You have all these people. After I ordered it,
It's not always fun and games being a landlord, that's for sure. All right, we got the yard cut. We got to do some weed whacking. All of this stuff is cleaned up. And we've got most everything out. We'll be painting, cleaning, paint the floors again. This is a real cheap fix for doing that. Everything's out. Hopefully she'll take her dog with her. Was a bunch of stuff out there, but now most of it's gone. She's loading it up in her car, and then people are stopping by while she's gone, picking at it, getting what they want. So there you have it.